today on How To, we're giving you the spread on something yellow, creamy, and delicious. Joining us today on How To is Kate Bishop, the owner and farmer of Blended Family Farm in Smithfield. Welcome, Kate.
Thank you.
Or should I say thank you for having us being here.
So happy to have you out.
So we're gonna make something creamy and delicious that can go on a lot of different pastries. What are we making?
We are making butter today.
Ooh, so is this a very simple thing to do, or is it kind of complex?
Very simple, very simple. And I know during the holidays, a lot of people stressed about finding butter for just that perfect dinner roll or that perfect casserole. I'm gonna teach you how to make it today so you don't have to stress anymore. All you need is heavy cream and a mixer.
Well, what is the first step of making butter?
The first step is you want a mixer. I am not my great-grandmother. I do not do this with a butter churn or by hand. Those days are long gone. What we're gonna do is we're going to take your heavy cream, go to any grocery store, Food Lion, Walmart, doesn't matter. You're gonna open that up and pour it right in. You don't want to use more than 1 quart of cream in your mixer.
So what is the next step?
Next step, we're going to put the mixer on. We're gonna add our whisk attachment. So we're gonna use plastic wrap. Plastic wrap will save you a lot of mess later, I promise. And don't be skimpy with your plastic wrap.
Does it splatter once it starts?
It does. It's gonna start to fling that cream everywhere, and you don't want a big mess on your hand. We're gonna tuck it around the bowl, just like that. We're gonna turn that on high.
Okay.
And we're gonna let that go. We'll stop it when it gets to the heavy whip stage. So that would be the point where you would consider it Cool Whip for your apple pies, and you'd sprinkle the sugar.
Ooh, okay.
So this would be the stage where if you were wanting this for your dessert, you would simply add a couple spoonfuls of sugar. This is your heavy whipped stage with stiff peaks, you can see right there. That would taste amazing on an apple pie or a crisp. But we are not going for dessert today, we are going for butter. So I'm gonna bring it back up to speed, and we're gonna watch it fall. It'll almost resemble little grains of rice when it starts to come together. I tell people, go have a cup of coffee, go walk the dog for a minute, go, swap your laundry around. Don't stand there and watch the butter.
Yeah.
I like to joke, a watched pot never boils. Well, a watched bowl never makes butter.
Yeah.
So this is the final stage. What you see are the butter chunks, and then we have the buttermilk off to the side. Everything has come together. We've slowed down the mixer, stopped it. What we have here is our beautiful butter. And then what I'm left with is a great big Play-Doh ball of butter. Now, you want to get all that buttermilk out of there because it can sour your butter over time. So you're gonna run some cold water. If it were warm or hot, you run the risk of losing big sections of your butter underneath it because it will melt right in your fingers. Now, once we get done, you can then incorporate your salt. You wanna use a non-iodized salt for this. So cheese salt or a canning salt works really, really well. A lot of people just prefer a plain unsalted butter. So that's about a ½ tablespoon right there. I freeze those and then I put them in the jar. Then when I need butter, it's all perfectly measured out.
Well, that was wicked smooth butter. Make sure to come back to Hello E&C every weekday for a new How To.